640 here on this beautiful Wednesday morning. A big shout out to Roy. We were having some technical difficulties with these screens behind us this morning.
Yeah.
Superman, he came in and fixed it up, Alex.
And we are ready to roll here
Yes.
on this Wednesday morning. So hopefully we make it through the rest of the week with plenty of coffee and no other hiccups. Here we go. All right, let's take a live look over Dublin this morning. We've got temperatures in the 40s across the area, 46 the current number. The winds are calm. 44 in Macon, 49 in Cochrane, 46 waking up in Eastman as well, 48 down in Rochelle this morning, 48 in Unadilla, 45 in Forsyth, and 41 in Monticello. But all of these temperatures, some 10 to 20, even 21 degrees warmer than we were this time yesterday in central Georgia, 14 degrees warmer here in Macon, 16 degrees warmer in Warner Robins, as well as Baldwin County this morning, 41 minutes after 6. Now, yesterday, we did make it down to 28, 27 on Monday morning, so a cold stretch of mornings, no doubt about it. If you have any agriculture products, say any peaches or any strawberries, I'm very curious to know how this ended up affecting those. So send me a message on Facebook or an email because I'm curious about that. Otherwise, we did stay above freezing the mornings before that and above freezing this morning as well. So rain up to the north in northern Georgia, northern Alabama. That's going to stay north of Interstate 20 today. Not going to be a concern for us. Any chance of rain we do have is going to be in the form of a green blip on the radar picture, and that's going to do it for us. 62 by the noon hour, 70s later on this afternoon. I do think we get to about 77 before all is said and done. And then back down into the 50s through the overnight hours, waking up on Thursday morning. So each morning progressively warmer than the previous morning, 51 or so there at about 5 a.m. And then into tomorrow afternoon, the afternoon's responding accordingly. We're going to be talking about mid-80s across central Georgia. And that's not only going to be on Thursday, but Friday as well, after starting off in the 50s and then back into the 80s by Friday afternoon. Now that does carry us into the weekend. Here we are early Saturday morning at about 4 a.m. Notice we are dry in central Georgia, but then through the morning hours and into the early afternoon, showers working their way through the area. The hope is to get the rain out of here by the early afternoon hours, and I think we will have a fairly good shot at doing that and staying dry for Saturday evening. And then for Sunday, the European is still trying to pull some moisture into the area. Notice the GFS has it further to the south, so I'm hoping the GFS is a little more accurate than the European is in this situation. However, the European has been consistent over the past several days in showing rainfall across the area. Regardless, it's going to come through at some point. It's just maybe we can try to time that to get it into the overnight hours. But then again on Monday, a pretty good chance of rain. The GFS is the only one showing rain for Tuesday. So I did put a rain chance on Tuesday. You'll see that on the 7-day here in just a moment. But first, 80s today, 85 or 80s beginning tomorrow. And then into the weekend, we've got 60s by the noon hour, a high temperature around 77 today. Mercer baseball back at Ortho Georgia Park tonight. Temperatures in the 70s, back down into the 60s before all is said and done. Sunset is at 7:47. Here comes the 7-day forecast. We've got 85 tomorrow, 86 for Friday, and 80% chance of rain on Saturday. Again, primarily during the morning hours, and then cooler by the time we get into next week.